Hi everyone. With more than half of Mercedes-AMG's sales today being utility vehicles, it makes sense for the performance sub-brand to keep pushing its SUV bar ever higher. The redesigned 2021 GLE63 S is among the latest to faithfully adhere to that mega-horsepower tradition. Swallowing up to 18.9 pounds per square inch of boost, the GLE63 S's twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 produces 603 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute, 627 pound-feet at 2,500 revolutions per minute, and the deep, snarling roar that we expect from a hand-assembled AMG V8. That's 26 more horses and 66 more pound-feet than the previous version's twin-turbo 5.5-liter V8. The GLE63's 4.0-liter is also the first AMG V8 to get Benz's 48-volt EQ-boost hybrid system that mounts a motor generator between the engine and the standard 9-speed automatic transmission. Along with powering the V8's accessories, including the electric air conditioning compressor and electric water pump, the motor generator can briefly kick in up to 21 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque to reduce the engine's lag and, in theory, improve its fuel economy. That extra power is administered with silky refinement just off idle, during gear changes, and in a handful of other situations when the V8 might pause while its turbos spool up. The additional electrons also make for one of the quickest and seamless engine stop-start systems we've experienced. But, let's be clear, it does not increase the engine's output. Although the system's torque does occasionally overlap with the V8's, the motor's boost never exceeds the engine's max output. The somewhat lazy calibration of the 9-speed transmission in the GLE63 S can be frustrating on challenging roads. Even in its most aggressive race drive mode, the gearbox tends to upshift entering corners and is often caught napping in too high a ratio. Activating the 9-speed's manual mode remedies this by allowing you to hold gears to the engine's 7,100 revolution per minute rev limiter. Despite its bulk, the 5,568-pound GLE63 S thunders out of corners with authority, thanks to a standard limited-slip rear differential and a rear-biased all-wheel drive system that never sends more than half the engine's torque to the front wheels. Dynamic engine mounts, a first for an AMG SUV, stiffen automatically based on driving conditions. Their main benefit is in sharpening the GLE63S's responses and heightening the feedback from the chassis. Similarly, this AMG's suspension firms up noticeably in its Sport, Sport Plus, or Race settings. The adaptive dampers tighten 25% in Sport and another 40% in Sport Plus and Race. AMG has also fitted its 48-volt active ride control anti-roll system, which helps keep body roll tightly in check in the more aggressive settings. Inside either model, you'll find a fat, 3-spoke sports steering wheel with aluminum paddle shifters, as well as standard heated, ventilated, and thickly bolstered AMG front sports seats covered in Nappa leather. A blind spot assistant also is included, but Mercedes still charges you $1,950 for the Driver Assistance Plus package, active lane change and lane keeping assist, stop-and-go adaptive cruise control, active steering and emergency stop assist, and more. The 2021 GLE63 S carries a sizable base price of $114,945. It should be easy to spot with its AMG flair, including vertical louvers in its grille, an aggressive front bumper with large black air intakes, flared wheel arches, and 2 large rectangular exhaust pipes poking out through its rear diffuser. While the new GLE63 S is not quite the focused driver's machine that some of its more athletic, and grippier, peers are, it does bring the overabundance of power and refinement that Mercedes-AMG's customers have come to expect from one of the progenitors of the segment. Thanks for watching.